Howdy, my name is David. I'm a Play Frontier from the Genesis Group. Today I'm going to give you a quick market update. So let's look at Bitcoin on the 4-hour. It's not looking impressive. Actually, I am sorry. I remember on the last video, I thought that Bitcoin would get up to about, maybe around 44 something, 44,000 something, and then get rejected. Unfortunately, it really just went up to like 43,000. Yeah, so it was like, it went up to about 43,500-ish. And it couldn't even reach 44,000 and it got slammed down even more. Remember, I think I've been saying this for the last couple weeks. If Bitcoin cannot break 53,000, we're just going to go down. And that's what we've been doing. And so right now, throw 53,000 out the window. Okay, that's the least of our. Those are high expectations. At this point, if you are a bull, you got to break 44,000 and forget that. I mean, you're trying to break just 42,800. All right, so let's look at more in the down situation. I do here, this chart is by Optical Arts. I am a paid subscriber to them because I want to show you guys the best charts out there. Optical Charts is definitely one of them, in my opinion. I've said it in previous videos. As long as we're above the past lower low, we're gonna be okay. So we need to really, and you'll see here if it says super duper major strong support at 40,000, right? And just focus on that because we really need to hold 40,000. And so here, once again, this top number, 44,000, I think right now that's wishful thinking. We got to just, even breaking this white line that says 42,321, that might be hard to do. Okay, so expect support of 40,000. And the reason why I say that is you look at Bitcoin, let's go to the weekly, and you see here 39,570. That was the last lower low. And then we moved up to 69,000 on here. This is on Binance. We went to 40,653. Okay. So we really, you do not want to go under 39,570. You just don't. Even if we go sideways for a bit to get some momentum, we're in the good. If we break 39,570 here, and let's say you actually have some couple candles print, not just one daily or a wick, but you have couple candles print but stays around that 39,000 whatever, yeah, it's gonna probably break down to 38 to 35,000 and maybe go down to 30,000. So that's the bear case situation. Yeah, just in a best case situation, I'm going to show you guys the best case. I showed you on the last video with the RSI, and once again, that's going to take a while. This is what I'm going to show you. This is by I think Trade of Thrones is their channel. I've been watching them too. It's an excellent channel. So here, the orange line is the price of Bitcoin. And you see the candlesticks, that's actually the US government 10-year bonds. Okay? What I want you to look at is look how well the 10-year bond and Bitcoin, how well the prices tend to correlate. You see how the orange and the candlesticks move together pretty well. Here you have Bitcoin going down first, but the US Treasury followed, right? Or US bonds, anyway. And 10-year bonds are moving up, sideways, Bitcoins move up. They both move up together. Bitcoin went down. The 10-year went down. Now here, you see that Bitcoin's going down, but the 10-year is going up. And so you see a situation like this, where Bitcoin went down first and then the 10-year went down. You see some separation, right? Or maybe here, Bitcoin, the 10-year went up first and then Bitcoin followed. Something like that. We might have something like that where the 10-year is moving up first and Bitcoin is going to follow the trend with the 10-year. You know, that's, yeah, that's highly likable. That's what, you know, actually, that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen, to be honest. Here, I want you to look at this. This is also about a game of Trade of Thrones channel. This is Bitcoin, the total supply and profit held by short-term holders. These are the traders, right? No, here the orange line is the profit of short-term holders, and the line in the background is the price of Bitcoin. And what you'll notice is whenever it goes under this orange line, like at its deepest or whatever, it kind of marks the bottom bear trend of Bitcoin. All right. So if you go straight up, maybe a little bit after Bitcoin reached this bottom. And so right now what we're looking at is already down here. And this was a couple days ago, and Bitcoin moved further down. The price of Bitcoin did go further down here. So I would imagine the profit of short-term traders might have touched that orange line. I mean, if you look here, you see how it touched the orange, the orange line went, I guess not orange, but the thin orange line went underneath the red line, and then the price of Bitcoin kind of hit its bottom as well, and then it started moving up. Similar to here. Okay, you can see it and then move up. I'm sorry, you know, it's kind of blocking. The captions are blocking the price of Bitcoin. So what I'm kind of saying is, you know, maybe it's wishful thinking, but something just tells me that, yeah, we might have a wick, a fake out wick, where we might even go underneath at 39,570 to shake off everyone else, to trick everyone. And then you might have a slow move back up, and then it'll start moving up. And we might have a situation like where the 10-year, you see 10 years moving up, boom, and then Bitcoin, which is the orange line, went down and then it caught up. That could very well be a possible situation. And so, you know, I'm not, of course I have my KOK-COINs, or I'm you know, mining in, but I do have Tether, and I'm kind of waiting for that. So in the worst case situation, I told you guys in another video about the head and shoulder situation, so that could play it as well. And if you have that head and shoulders, Bitcoin's going down to like 30,000. But you know, markets there to trick you. When everyone's ready to sell is when Bitcoin's ready to go up. And looking at this chart and this chart and the RSI, and how the market loves doing the opposite of what the majority of the people are doing, I think it's a pretty good chance as a fake. Now, but that's my opinion. And remember, I'm not your financial advisor. Okay, I'm not your financial advisor. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, the head and shoulders could play out, and you might see a $30,000 Bitcoin. Now, enough about Bitcoin, because we're the Coke family. It's all about KOK-COIN for us. I want you to look at KOK-COIN. KOK-COIN just looks phenomenal. I mean, we had this hyperbolic move up, beautiful pullback, good consolidation. Even what's going on with Bitcoin. I mean, KOK-COIN is holding on like a pro. So if you look at the 14-day, that's the 30-day. Now let's look at the last 14 days. You see Bitcoin's on an uptrend. Look at the lower lows. They continue to be higher lows. Now let's go to Bitcoin and let's check out Bitcoin's 14 days. It's the complete opposite. Heck, just look at Ethereum or these other altcoins, and I mean, they tend to follow Bitcoin. But I've always said, just look at all the videos in general. KOK-COIN just it's not correlated to Bitcoin, and as a KOK-COIN continues to go up. If I look at the 90-day, I mean, this chart just looks beautiful. It does look beautiful. This, I mean, you can see how much it just boomed, that hyperbolic move up. This is a very good pullback. And now it's consolidating. But if Bitcoin is like, I mean, if KOK-COIN does like something like this to here, you got to just look at the dates. So if it was like October 3rd, and then November 15th, so that's about 45 days, right? Let's look at a long one. February 24th, April 16th. And that's about, anyway, typically about like 45, 50 days, right? Let's say for long ones, when it has another bump. December 13th. I mean, if it typically follows suits, I would say towards the end of February, or because this is so hyperbolic, maybe it'll take a little longer. And now that coin prices went up so high that it might take a little longer. But if it just follows the normal routine, by end of February to, yeah, typically I would say within the first week of February, you'll have KOK-COIN move up, have another leg up. All right, it's going to take another step up in price. Can it take longer? I mean, sure it can. But can it even happen before the first week of February? Sure it can. Sure it can. It's KOK-COIN. So that's what I honestly think. I think before the first week of February, if it follows the previous trends, yeah, KOK-COIN will actually move up in price. That's just my opinion. Once again, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I see in the charts. All right, so KOK-COIN continues to look strong. Bitcoin can't break down to 30. Honestly, at this point, I can't tell you what I really think will happen. I showed you in the previous video, like I told the other guy, and I was thinking Bitcoin was going to go to 41. I mean, 43 to 42,000. It did that. It went all the way down to like 40,000. And it is right now. Everyone's talking about Bitcoin's going to go down, go down, go down, go down. And even I'm tethered out for the most part, unless I'm in Coke or there's another coin, but. Typically, in a couple weeks, 3 weeks from now, we'll find out. I think we'll find out. But, the market could pull another fake out. And then it could move up because it'll do the opposite. And you're like, why? Because, the Fed is being more hawkish on raising the interest rates and tapering, and even, you know, selling some of what they have on their balance sheet. But I think that's when that fake out happens, when the stock market or cryptos, whatever else, just starts plummeting. They will do what they normally do, in my opinion, is they're gonna take it back. They're gonna say, "Oh no, we got to save the economy." At the end, the Fed might be talking real, and that's what's bringing up the 10-year bond. That's what's making the Treasury go up, because they're being hawkish, right? But the U.S. government might have just only two options. It's rather they're gonna raise rates and hurt the economy and crush the stock market, the housing prices, all of that, or they're gonna fall back on what they say, maybe pump more money into the market, lower the interest rates, add more to the balance sheet, because it's rather you crush the economy and lower the interest rates, or you add more oil, more fuel to the fire to try to save the economy and make inflation go up. And if I was a gambling man, historically, I think they're just gonna add more fuel to the fire. You know, they'll back down. They might raise the interest rates a couple times. They might do this, tighten up on how many bonds or whatever they buy and everything they add to their balance sheet. But I think they're gonna reverse in time, and I think that's gonna make the markets go up, and it's gonna raise Bitcoin up too as well. Now, that's my opinion. I'm not your financial advisor. I could be completely wrong, but that's just what I think they're gonna do. Yeah, that's typically what they do. That's what governments do. So, everyone, that's it. It's rather you're gonna see 30,000 Bitcoin maybe. But if it breaks down that 39,000, you'll probably see support again around 38 to 35,000, and you'll see some more support till it hits around 30. But if it fakes everyone out, you might have one more strong pullback, or two more strong pullbacks, and a reverse. Don't be surprised if that's what you see. I wouldn't be. And so that's that. Everyone, stay safe out there. All right, God bless y'all. Really, just you want to take good physical care of yourself, but also spiritual care of yourself. Okay, so I'm praying for all of you in the Koch family and everyone else out there. Please do the same for me, and take good care of yourselves. All right, and of course, Koch on.